Ayrton Senna, a name synonymous with speed, precision, and an almost superhuman connection to his race car. But what fueled this legend? Was it just natural talent? Today, we're diving into the surprisingly simple, yet incredibly effective, basic training that laid the foundation for Senna's unparalleled success.
I am very competitive. I think any racing driver that gets to Formula One.
We often see athletes with elaborate gyms and high-tech equipment. But for Senna, much of his foundational fitness came from pure, unadulterated grit, often in the most humble of settings. We've got some incredible, rarely seen footage that perfectly illustrates this. Look at the intensity, even in a seemingly casual run. This wasn't just a leisurely jog. This was about building cardiovascular endurance, stamina, and mental fortitude, all crucial for enduring the immense G-forces and focus required during Grand Prix. Simple push-ups, yet they work the chest, shoulders, and triceps, vital muscle groups for controlling a race car, especially through high-speed corners and during rapid steering inputs. It's about functional strength, not just bulk. And here, the behind-the-neck pull-ups. This is serious upper body and back strength. Think about the physical demands on a Formula One driver's neck and shoulders, especially before the era of Hans devices. Senna was building a human Hans system through sheer physical conditioning. These aren't glamorous exercises. They don't require expensive gyms or fancy equipment, but they are fundamental. They build raw strength, endurance, and discipline. And for a driver like Senna, who pushed every boundary, this basic physical preparedness allowed him to extract every ounce of performance from himself and his machine. It's a powerful lesson for aspiring athletes and anyone pursuing excellence. Sometimes, the most effective training is the simplest. Dedication to the basics, day in and day out, is what truly separates the good from the great. And Senna was, without a doubt, one of the greatest. It's easy to look at these clips and just see a man on vacation. But for Senna, there was no such thing as time off from his mission. These basic movements were a calculated response to the brutal reality of a 1980s and 90s cockpit. Back then, there was no power steering. Shifting was manual. The cars were physical monsters that tried to shake themselves apart. By training on the uneven sand of the beach, Senna wasn't just building muscle. He was building proprioception, the body's ability to sense movement and stability. Every run on that shifting sand prepared his nervous system to react to a car sliding at 200 miles per hour. Those behind-the-neck pull-ups? They targeted the exact muscle chain needed to fight the lateral G-forces that pull at a driver's head in every corner. While his rivals were often exhausted by the final 10 laps of a race, Senna's basic training meant his heart rate stayed lower, his breathing remained calm, and his mind stayed sharp. He knew that the mind follows. By mastering the basics on the beach, he ensured that when he was in the rain at Dunnington Park or the heat of Brazil, his body was the last thing that would ever give up on him. What do you think about Senna's training methods? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the legend, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the world of Formula One.